Hey yo, divine earthlings of the universe. What is up? What is up? What is up? I hope you all are having a good day, good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings, and namaste to you all. Forgot to get my sage out. Okay, so I'm here to do a divine collective message. Kind of want to touch bases on some of the readings that I've been doing. So we're going to go ahead and start. And I would like to put my disclaimers out. I am not a psychic. I'm just a messenger. I'm here to provide the purest love and light energy from the Most High Creator and my spiritual team and the purest love and light vibes possible. So this is in no shape, way, or form to impose my feelings, thoughts, or beliefs into your life. I'm receiving this channel downloaded energy in this moment, time, and space. So it may not ever, or it may resonate with you, but please do not force the fit. Don't fit the Cinderella slipper. If it don't fit, don't eat the food on the plate if you don't like it. I'm very open-minded over here that a lot of people may not vibe the messages, and that's a-okay with me. I may not be the reader for you, so find the reader that's best for you. Always keep in mind that your free will, your discernment, and your intuition are all key factors, regardless of a personal message or a collective message. Why is this? Okay, there we go. I'm trying to light my sage here. Okay, this is a non-judgment zone as well. I'm not here for debating. I'm just here to get a message out that I'm receiving. So hopefully that's understood. And if I do say he, she, if love comes up, I hope no one takes offense to that. This could also be a male, female dynamic, or however you identify or resonate with the message. So I'm just going to let y'all know how the Most High Creator works. How they continue to bless you. How they continue to look out for you, to protect you, to provide more for you, to give you more time to do things that you love as well, and just more time with loved ones, and also getting that respect that you deserve from people around you, whether it be strangers or people that have known you for years, or whether it be people that have disrespected you. You are still able to get respect. And it's because you respect the Most High. It's because you respect your chosen path to continue down it. It's because you also respect yourself. You don't take disrespect, and you don't disrespect others. For the collectives that are resonating with this message. So I am doing a reading, like I mentioned, to encompass some of my other readings that I've done. Kind of like to decipher those readings. I did a reading the other day and I was getting bit up by mosquitoes so bad. I was like rushing through that reading. And today is okay, but I've covered myself. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I had to cover myself. Like I did 2 readings yesterday. Yesterday was July the 27th, 2024. Today is July 28th, 2024. So it's a Saturday and Sunday. So yesterday I did 2 readings. I had on my shawl, so my arms were covered, but my feet, I had on flip-flops, and they were getting bit the fuck up. Excuse my language. Sometimes I do cuss, okay? But my feet were getting bit up. And so I had like a lot of mosquito bites on my feet. So when I came back to do the second reading, I'm thinking nothing. I'm like, it's hot outside. I'm just gonna have on a tank top. So no sleeves. Arms got bit, feet got bit. And I knew my feet probably would, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to wear some closed toes. And they still kind of bit around my ankles. So I'm like, wow. And it was about like people biting off of you, copying off of you possibly, or ciphering. Energy vampires, they bite, they cipher. So that reading was about that. And I was getting bit up. So today I'm out here, and I wasn't planning on still being at the location that I'm at, but the time got extended and I didn't even ask. And the thing about it is, I was informed that, hey, you can stay longer if you prefer. There's no rush for you. I'm like, oh, all right. And I was like, okay, I was going to say a time. I just saw 526, which is my number on this timer. Thank you, spiritual team, because they show up all the time for you. And I wanted to actually extend my time, but I was like, well, it's probably not going to happen, so I'll be cool. I'll just, plan me another self-care day. Well, when I got that message, I'm like, wow, thank you, Spirit, for allowing this to be. And I'm able to do another reading, because I wasn't planning on even doing another reading today here. And when I didn't throw out a time like, okay, I'll be out by so-and-so time. I didn't do that. Something was just like, ask them. So I did. And they extended it far beyond my expectations. Okay? So that's what I mean by Spirit will provide. Spirit will show up. Spirit will give you more time to do the things that you love, because you respect your spiritual team. You respect the Most High Creator. You respect yourself. You give respect to others. So you're getting respect all around the board. It might start raining here, so it's getting a little gloomy out. So you're getting respect all around the board, okay? When it starts to rain too, because the birds, they usually be flying all around here. And it's like they go to their shelter. Yeah, I think it is raining. Either way, I'm still going to do this reading, because this is a cleanse message. It's a cleanse coming through. It's a rumbling coming through here, because you've given respect to people who have ciphered you. You've given respect to the people that you gave nothing but utmost respect to. Like, you've given like a sense of respect and clarity of character that is usually hard to find in someone. You're definitely a rare gem out here. You're definitely a rare soul. You definitely have rare gifts, talent, and spiritually. Like, you have a lot of rare spiritual talents. And you also bring out the spiritual talents in others. So for someone like you to be ciphered, for someone like you to be disrespected. Wow, what was that? I just saw feathers. 2 feathers. 3 just fell down to the ground. Interesting. I'm hearing birds of a feather flock together. And some people have fallen. Their feathers are falling down. And I don't see a bird. So those feathers must have been hanging on this arch where this wind chime is that you guys can see. 3 feathers fell down to the ground. They're like gray with white tips. So anyway, I'm not going to get up and get them. I might take a picture and let y'all see it later. Either way, you have given utmost respect to people, and they disrespected you in a certain way or in a certain manner, whether it be in your face, behind your back, or casually, or even if it was just one time. This disrespect that has happened to you has been revealed to you physically, spiritually, emotionally, verbally. Either way, it's been revealed to you. And this revelation has caused you to get the Most High's approval. Oh, okay, let me go to what I wrote down. So this is July the 28th that I wrote this down. It says, all that glitters ain't gold, temptations. So you've gotten the Most High's approval, because although you have the opportunity to connect with people who I'm hearing monumental movements. You have opportunities to always connect with monumental movements. And the thing is, sometimes things are just too good to be true. Somebody could say, hey, I got $1 million for you. All you got to do is sign your name on a dotted line and it's yours. And some people be like, oh, $1 million? Let me go ahead and do it without reading the fine print. So you take the time to read the fine prints of things that look too good to be true. And a lot of times those fine prints prove to be all that glitters ain't gold. But it's tempting, because I did write temptations after it. See, spirit is coming through to cleanse. This is the first time I'm actually in nature and doing a reading while it's raining. I don't know how bad the rain is gonna get, but I'm still gonna do this message. Luckily, I have an umbrella that's covering me, 11:11 on the timer. So this is just divine timing to get this particular message out. That's how I'm gonna roll with it. Because it's time to cleanse the old out and bring in the new. I'm actually sitting in nature cleansing as this message is being said to you all. Some of you all probably need to go into nature and cleanse your body, cleanse your mindset, cleanse your aura, all right? A lot of things have been cluttering that atmosphere that you walk in every day, okay? So then I wrote, so let me go back to the all that glitters ain't gold and temptations. A lot of people cipher your pure energy because it brings abundance and opportunities start to open up for people, whether it be a new business endeavor, whether it be more networking, whether it be more travels, whether it be more money, 12:12 on the timer, whether it be more popularity, whether it be just leaving a 9-to-5 and focusing on their own endeavors full time. Either way, a lot of people cipher your pure energy to obtain all that glitters. But what they fail to realize is that temptation of obtaining all that glitters, they realize that all that glitters ain't gold once they have taken a bite off of you. And when you bite someone, that could hurt. These people are realizing that they hurt you when they bit you. At the time, they were just biting, copying, or not even realizing at times that they were doing this. And maybe even you unconsciously not realizing it. But it hurt. And see, it hurts you. But I'm getting the fact that this is hurting people that have bit off of you by being tempted by other offers or another person. So I wrote, what is the meaning of these spiritual downloads? Because I'm like, okay, God, spirit team, what's up? These downloads that I keep receiving. I know the collectives are going through a lot. I know, of course, for those who resonate with the message, and a lot of ciphering of energy has been heavy. The world is heavy. The energy is heavy. Even going back to the 2 conversations I had the other day that I mentioned in my reading right before this one, the 2 conversations I had, these people, ironically, just talking about things that are very heavy in society, how the energy is very low, how the political standpoint or the people in power, quote unquote. Let me, I forgot to do not disturb. So let me do that. Oh, thank God. I almost got nervous because if I get a call, see, this message cannot be disturbed. Cannot be disturbed. So anyway, and see, spirit is cleansing. There's not as many mosquitoes out today because spirit is cleansing them out. And this message, yesterday my message kept getting distracted trying to fight off mosquitoes. 14:44 on the timer. But spirit team was like, people gonna try to stop and block your messages from getting out, or even the opportunities that are coming your way. You got people that come into your life playing roles, which was part of the reading from yesterday. See, they play roles in your life because they play in a role to themselves, not even realizing that they're really false. What is it? Hill Harper. I saw him. I got the pleasure of seeing him publicly speak at an event. And he said, fear is false evidence appearing real. So you got people out here falsely appearing real. And it could be because they're fearful of facing truths in their own selves. So then they surround themselves by those people who have a false persona but appear real. And not to say that these people are bad people, that they hurt people, but hurt people do hurt people. And see, I did hear bite. You got people who bite you and have hurt you and don't even realize that they hurt you, because they don't realize the magnitude of the hurt they have within themselves. But once your light, Divine Collectives, is removed, that's when these people are left to sit and think about their actions. See, when you're around and you're clouding, I'm hearing clouding their judgment. You kind of cloud their judgment of themselves when you're around. Something like that. I'm hearing something like that. We'll come back to that possibly. So let me continue. So what is the meaning of the spiritual downloads? This is why I'm doing this reading, because I want to understand, okay, Spirit, why these downloads, the ones that I've received lately? Definitely because there's high ascensions taking place. Definitely because a lot of people are waking up to the matrix. Definitely because people are recognizing, for majority of a lot of people, when you get high respect, when someone who is highly respected by their peers, genuinely, because they know you're a genuine person, you have genuine energy, you're purely good. You might not be the best, but you have pure intentions for others. People highly respect that about you. So when your presence is no longer around, or when your presence is missing in action with when your presence is missing in action, people start to wonder where you're at. People start to wonder why you're not around, or what happened to the collective, right? People start to wonder, and they start to look for you. And then people start to understand that something must have happened for you not to be energetically around. What happened to the collective? Because somebody like you, when you got hurt, it did something. It shifted your mindset. It shifted your how can I put it? It did shift. I'm hearing it shifted your ability to trust. I'm hearing trust factors. You know, so these spiritual downloads are because you're shifting. It's because there's a cleanse taking place in your life, that you had to shift, that you had to go through the storm to understand. Just because it's a storm, a stormy weather, what am I hearing? Just because there are storms in your life, it's just really clearing the path. Your pathway is being cleared. Your pathway is being cleared from continuing to have these storms, because storms going to rise anyway, unexpectedly or expectedly. The thing is, your approach to them and how you navigate through these storms you're stronger. Okay, so that's part of why these spiritual downloads have been coming through. At 12:22 today, I was setting up the table for this reading to be outside, and it was 12:22 when I went back in and I saw the clock. So I was like, okay. And then I heard, think of those with the position of power and the agendas they do to keep power. This could be people that you personally know. This could be political. This could be family. This could be your work place. This could be a number of things, however it resonates. But I did hear, think of those. I put in the position, but I crossed out in. And I just said, think of those with the position of power. Because when you're in a position of power, that really has a title of being entitled. Like, this is my title. I'm entitled to do whatever I fucking want if I want to. Because I'm in the position of power. But a lot of times people take these positions with an ego approach. So hopefully you guys can still hear me. So when you have a position, or think of those with the position with, think of those with the position of power. I'm trying to see how I can really get these differences out in a way where it's not confusing. Trying to channel the downloads here. When you are in a position with power, you have power within you. Basically, you hold a particular power within yourself. So you have a position with power. Now, with your power, how you disturb. Okay. Disturbance. People will try to disturb you because you have a power within you. And a lot of times you do get disturbed on your path, right? But how you demonstrate it, how you distribute it out, speaks more volume about you. Because some people who are in a position with power, they have particular agendas to keep that power. You can think of this in a political wave. I'm not going to debate politics. I don't really care to debate politics. I just bring up that because you see that a lot. You see it in political campaigns all the time. People have particular agendas to keep their power, to keep their ranking. Thank you, Spirit. And see, if this is not political standpoint, let's say people that you personally know, they know how to keep, they want to have this power, so they have an agenda to keep it. Whether it is dark magic, black magic, yeah, I'm bringing that up because that stuff does occur, okay? Whether it's even ill will or gossiping or turning people against each other to keep their power. People are very clever with what they tell you. Oh, so-and-so said this, to get under your skin, to ruffle your feathers. But so-and-so probably didn't even say that. See, so-and-so probably has a reputation of whatever so-and-so supposedly said, but that don't mean they said it about you. And see, people like to turn people against each other with he say, she say, they say, nay say kind of vibes, okay? So then you have to question. It puts you in a confusing state. Well, did this person say this? I thought me and this person were cool. Well, why is this and why is that? And sometimes if you cool with somebody, you have other people in their ear that put a perspective about you into the person's ear that you're cool with. So then the person that you're cool with looking at you like, I don't know. You probably right about the divine collective. And then boom. A lot of he say, she say goes around, and it's an agenda in a sense. So there's been an agenda, what I'm hearing against divine collectives and against certain divine collectives missions. So there are certain missions that have had an agenda being put against it to stop you, divine collectives. That's why this rain is cleansing I'm hearing spiritual power. That's why this rain is cleansing out the physical power, because the spiritual power needs to be refocused, fine-tuned. So going back to all that glitters ain't gold and temptations, you divine collectives had a tempting offer for some cases that was gold, that would have bought more gold, more abundance, more recognition, more stability, more connections, just more. I'm hearing more. People want more and more and more and more and more. And I'm not saying all people. I also wanted to touch on that. I know sometimes in my reading I say people, but these are just things that resonate. Not all people think this way, okay? But in your particular situation, whatever you're going through, this is connecting, because there have been people that just want more. A lot of people wanted more of your time, more of your energy, more of your contributions. I'm hearing that work. People want you to have work more overtime for them, for their business, for their company, for their benefits. You know, when you got to go to work, well, you can't work overtime because the company said, like, you underneath this company's control when you can work overtime, when you can't, or that incentive. Oh, if I work overtime, that's time and a half. I'm going to get more money. It's a bribe. It's a temptation, especially right now. When you need more money, you need more money. I get it. But sometimes people do it to throw it in your face because they have a control of power. Or they know how to manipulate control to obtain power or to gain power. So these meanings of these spiritual downloads are because you're going to encounter that on this mission as a light worker, as a starseed, as a divine priestess, divine priest, empress, emperor vibes. You've chosen to walk down a path that is less traveled. A lot of people don't choose the road less traveled because it's hard. So then I heard If I Rule the World by Nas and a few Fugees. And then I heard Patience by Nas and Damon Marley. Those are two songs. You can definitely look them up. They're very highly woke songs. Okay, then I heard You're Winning a Spiritual Lottery, while others win physical lotteries. So you're winning a spiritual lottery out here. People know you spiritually. They know the abundance that you have. They know that when you are spiritually paid, you paying it forward. Oh, I love that. People know when you spiritually paid, you pay it forward. You don't look for no handouts, no handbacks, no paybacks. You just spiritually pay it forward. And you do it respectfully. That's why you get the utmost respect from people. So that's why the people that you've given utmost respect to, for those who have disrespected you in that manner, whether it be very shady business or sneaky behavior, secretively, there are a lot of divine collectives that have been backstabbed. And if you ruled the world, because I did hear Nas and the Fugees, If I Ruled the World. So if you ruled the world, you would free everybody from those bondages. You're not trying to rule the world to gain power. You will rule the world and use your power in the most loving way that everybody feels peace on earth, seriously, or lighter from this heavy ass vibes. You will bring direct justice and order that is needed, that even the people in higher positions do not delegate out, do not try to correct. Some people may try to do it, but sometimes it might be too late. So just think about the people in your life. Sometimes people in your life might do something, even you, divine collectives, you have probably done something to people too, where it might be too late to to reach back out. You feel, at least, oh, it's too late for this to change. But technically, is that the ego talking, or is that really you healed and you don't care about not speaking again? You send people love, light, energy, but then you also realize now, even if you are not speaking to these people, but you send love and light, it's kind of also not forgetting, because I've been there too. And at one point, I will talk more about my journey and what I've gone through. But I'm in a cleansing phase. That's why I'm happy that this rain is here to cleanse away the heaviness that a lot of us have experienced as light workers on this mission. That's why patience, the Nas and Damon Marley song, you've been so patient, Divine Collectives. You've been so admirable with your wisdom. Like, people really admire your wisdom. They admire your truth. They admire you now more than ever, even for those who haven't spoken to you. They literally admire you. You told them things about themselves that was true, that really happened. You're a truth speaker. You don't seek truth. You mean you are a truth seeker. But see, you seek truth before you speak truth. You're not just out here seeking truth to spread gossip, to spread rumors, or to spread untruth, or to use it against someone. You seek the truth, and then you speak that truth that you've been shown, that you've seen, that you know is to be true. And if it's not, you try to make sure you talk about it so you can understand what it is and what it's not. Because you're not out here trying to talk about people and throw people under the bus, blah, blah, blah. Because that's happened to you plenty of times. And if you have done that in the past, you know, okay, that's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here for that. So that's why you spiritually win in the lottery. You're more abundant than ever. You're more abundant than any physical lottery winning ever. You might not feel like it. You might not see it right now. But you are. Changing that mindset and the viewpoints of yourself. You got people out here that wanted you X'd aside. And now that you X'd aside and you're gone because of XYZ, certain people like, dang, Divine Collectives, they were really truth. They were true people in my corner. At 12:33 p.m., I was starting to walk out here to do the reading after I channeled these downloads. So here we are. For those of you who know me, I love Bob Marley. This is the notebook. And look, my mouse pad, I did this like so long ago. Got Bob, Michael, and Prince on it. Okay. Namaste, travel, bohemian. This is all that I became. It's so weird. It's like we know ourselves before we even 33 on a timer, before we even evolve into ourselves. Your higher self always have been with you. You just had to evolve and catch up to your higher self and not keep yourself on low frequencies. And see, sometimes people catch up to their high vibrations, but then they get pulled back down by low frequencies. Okay, so I got my computer up because I wanted to look up Damon Marley Patience lyrics and Nas. So it says, here we are. This one right here is for the people. Because yeah, you've been patient and now you doing this for the people. And it goes, some of the smartest dummies can't read the language of Egyptian mummies. You got people out here who claim to be smart, claim to be woke, but they ironically cannot read Egyptian mummy symbols and blah, blah, blah. Or they can't articulate common, what's the word I'm looking for? Common sense, yeah. I'm hearing they can't articulate common sense. Some people, common sense ain't so common. But you the smartest person out here. But you're so woke out here. Got a lot of people on this woke mission, on this spiritual mission, and it's becoming tainted, and it's becoming oversaturated, and trying to decipher who woke versus who not. It's like you have a lot of tarot readers. I don't classify, I mean, tarot, of course, that's the tool. But I'm not a psychic. I don't go by just tarot cards. I go by my energetic downloads from the Most High Creator. The tarot cards will come in handy to dig deeper, and just because I like them. I do. I like working with oracle cards more so than tarot, to be honest. So divination tools, whatever, it's here to provide the clarity, but you also have to know you're your own person. How smart are you? Are you smart but still kind of act like you don't know what you're doing? So let's see. They said plant a flag on the moon and can't find food for the starving tummies. These people so smart, they can go to the moon, but what about these people on Earth who hungry? You gonna feed the world? Like, but you putting all this money to go onto the moon. And they say pay no mind to the youths, because it's not like the future depends on it, but save the animals in a zoo, because the chimpanzee make them big money. That's some truth right there. What about the youth? That's the future, right? But then when we gear towards the AI, like I said, AI energy been coming through heavy. That was actually something that in one of the conversations I had yesterday, a guy brought up AI technology, and we were talking about that and how a lot of things you can't get around it. They're making you do AI things regardless if you want to or not. So it's a lot of things that's gearing you to conform. A lot of things out here, that's why people get lost and they start to conform instead of cleansing away the impurities of their spirit. Now they want to have that control, like I said. They want all that glitters when it ain't gold. It says scientists still can't explain the pyramids. Evangelists making a living on videos of rib of little kids. Stereotyping the image of the images, and this is what the image is. So he's just pretty much saying that people out here portraying, basically what I've been saying. People out here just portraying, and it's making them money. Dang, I just realized that. Like, say the animals in the zoo, because the chimpanzee make them money. That's crazy. I just realized that. These people out here, they rather make big money than really speaking truth and knowledge to humanity. Going back to some of those who have a spiritual leadership. You got people with spiritual leadership, but they're not really being true leaders out here. Spirit is ruffling up, speaking up. 3844 on the timer. And look, as I pick up this deck, the bottom of the deck is fallen angel, earth angel. You got people who have fallen from grace. Fallen angel, earth angel. Look at Empress energy coming through. Prayers to break negative and evil soul ties, agreements, and covenants. See, this is what you out here doing. And that's why you getting your Wheel of Fortune. Look at this, after betrayal. Can I make that shit up? You've been betrayed so much, you have to pay attention to the signs in your hermit energy. Look at, I just cut the deck, yo, and look at this. You had to pay attention to the signs while you was in hermit energy. That helped you break negative soul ties. See, some people were put in hermit, but they weren't paying attention to their spiritual team or the signs from above. And that's why they betray other people, but they're betraying themselves I'm hearing some people are betraying their wheel of fortune. Some people just want to obtain fortune, but it's gonna end up betraying them in the back. Wow. Okay. Spirit saying some people out here, they are obtaining their wheel of fortune, but they're about to get stabbed in the back by some heavy betrayals. And Spirit is saying, are they paying attention to the signs? I did see those feathers. Look at this. Remember earlier, 3 feathers fell? I did see. And look at this. Those feathers are still over there. They wet now, but I still see them. See, birds of a feather flock together. These people, wow. Excuse me, spiritual bird. These people, it says divine communication. I did hear too that people are not paying attention to their spiritual team and what they're communicating to them about this betrayal. Some people are being betrayed by people that they should be breaking negative and soul ties and agreements and covenants with. These people have created these people have created bonds or something with people that they need to pay attention to. See, this is that all that glitters ain't gold vibe that I'm picking up. A lot of people are have betrayed this person. Our betrayal is happening. Something about betrayal. And see, since it's like you got betrayed in the mix somewhere. Somehow, there was something that hurt you. Because I did hear when they bit off you, it hurt. And hurting you is like, now they're paying attention that they hurt you. But they're also paying attention that they hurt you because they're possibly over here getting hurt by the people that they betrayed you for, or by the situation that they betrayed you for, or whatever, how that goes. But see, in hermit mode, yep, spiritual bath. You spiritually, you cleanse yourself spiritually, and this is the rain. This is even like a spiritual bath, being out in the rain and spiritually just being in it and freeing and cleansing yourself and your hermit energy. You've spiritually, and you found the true love within yourself. And see, this is why people know that you true love too. People know you gave true and pure love because you a divine collective out here. And you got betrayed. Look at this. As I put this underneath this card is on top. Betrayal and true love. They betrayed a person who truly loved them. And see, that's why they want to communicate with you. This is fast communication. They was being karmic-y. Okay, let's see. Yep. Divine masculine. Okay, so this stayed on the board. Communication. These people want to communicate with you. They really want to bring something in, or they want to share some news with you. But it's like they could be in a masculine energy. They could be a female too, or masculine, whatever, however you identify with the energy. But this masculine energy wanted the world. They had a lot of choices and options, right? But look, energy vampire. Cannot make that shit up. They was biting off the wrong person. They were ciphering. They were obsessed with the world being seen by them. They were obsessed with all these options of how they could have the world and obtain it. Oh my God, I cannot make that shit up. I just realized the divine masculine energy is holding the world. They were obsessed with ciphering, either off of you, off of others, with how they can obtain the world. Because it was bringing them many options to choose from. And many abundance, whatever. It was bringing them a lot. So this person is now, I'm hearing, it's coming back to them. Yeah, because pay attention to the signs. The 8 of Wands, which is communication, and energy vampire are all in the same role. So now they're paying attention more to what's coming to them. And what they're realizing is that people are ciphering their energy. This is crazy. Oh, these people realizing, and because they got a lot of karmic energies around them, they probably partnered up with karmic people. Yeah. They partnered up with some karmic people, pushing each other to grow, that they felt like they were growing. But see, these karmic connections are pushing these people to grow. This particular karmic connection or karmic cycle or whatever you had to face pushed you to grow. And you realize the karmic energy. So this is the purpose of the reading, is for everybody to grow, because it is divine timing. And look at this. That's the Ace of Truth. I said the Ace of Truth. The Ace of Swords, which is truth, though. That's the truth. You stood up and you took off your blindfolds, and look, karma is due. Spirit is dishing out karma. Yep. Spirit is dishing out karma, and we in the year number 8. You hear that rumbling? Spirit is like, we dishing it out. Karma is being dealt with by the Most High. That's why people are paying more attention to their actions. And some people are now just standing up to take the blindfolds off about that, because they realize they're receiving karma. Like I said earlier, it's like the betrayal went back to them, because they wanted the world, they wanted fortune, they wanted fame, they wanted power. And see, you can get all these things, you can obtain it all the riches. Remember, all that glitters ain't gold. When you look around and you obtained all these awards, all this recognition, the truth of the matter is, who's around you? Who is around you? Is it really genuine? People can speak a good game, but is it genuine? And Divine Collectives, for you to walk away from things, situations, opportunities, people, whatever, you like, I can't be in a position to keep myself placed somewhere around people or at a business or continuing a particular habit when I know that it's no good for me, when I know that it's hurting me, when I know that it's betraying me, when I know that my frequency, I'm not blind to the truth no more. You stood up. I'm not even trying to hurt nobody. I'm just want to take these blindfolds off, put my swords down. I'm walking off. Because you have the purity. That's why people respect you. That's why when you're not around and you take your blindfolds off, people know that, okay, Divine Collective, something must have really happened. Like, what happened? Divine Collective don't just not show up. So, unfortunately, there are a lot of energy ciphers, energy vampires who love your pure energy, who know that you can bring them a lot of different opportunities. And that energy has to be cleansed out for your mission to proceed. It's a tough pill to swallow when you realize, like, okay, well, I'm a hermit. I'm by myself. How do I proceed forward? Who is going to proceed forward with me? And it can become a little uncomfortable. Seriously, it really can. When you realize the truth of the matter. But see, a lot of these people still want the world in their hands, still want to obtain this glitter image, when glitter, and if you think about glitter, it could stick to anything. A polished lifestyle. Like, at the end of the day, this life that we have is not about the material gain. This stuff stays. I mentioned that yesterday in my reading. This stuff stays here. Genuine people don't come a dime a dozen. Once in a blue moon, once in a lifetime. I heard you could be one in a million, but you're once in a lifetime. There's a lot of people 1 in a million out there. But you, Divine Collective, are a once in a lifetime connection to a lot of people. And this right here, goodbyes are not forever. Goodbyes are not the end. They simply mean I'll miss you until we meet again. These people definitely want to see you again, that have crossed you, that have hurt you. Look, new love. They have a new love energy for you. Because you true love showed up. New love, true love is here. They have a true love for you. They have like this new loving energy for you, and that's why this reunion is here. And it don't have to be romantic, but if it is romantic, it is. If not, it's just people that really want to reunite with you. Cannot make that shit up. Forgiveness and manipulation. You could have a possible person who really vibed you, loved you, but was manipulative towards you. But see, you forgive these people. See the innocence of everyone involved. You've forgiven these people already. But you probably just not speaking to these people. But I'm hearing that communication wants to come in. You a whole spiritual assassin out here. You put people in their feelings. So far, you've survived the worst of your days. Why? Because you are a spiritual assassin. You that it girl. You that Selena out here. The world loves Selena. Because she had a pure heart. Now, behind the scenes, you know, her life was her life. But what she put out was such a pure, loving mission of her music. How she created it. It was her divine inheritance. And see, you're getting your divine inheritance. That's why you that spiritual lottery. This is your divine inheritance. No scratch off tickets. All the ones in the world that everybody don't want. Think about all the lottery winners in the world. You won more than all these people combined. So anyway, I'm going to stop it there, Divine Collectives. I hope it resonated. If it did not, don't force the reading to fit your life in any way, shape, or form. I'm one reader. You may resonate with another reader, which is a-okay with me. Find the reader that's best for you. But if you do like the vibe of the channel, you can definitely stay on board. Let's see what Spirit got in store for us as we continue to uplift ourselves, each other, and humanity. All right. I hope you all have a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings, and namaste.